Just to give a very brief introduction about myself, I've seen the internet industry and the e-commerce industry evolve in the last 10, 15 years. And I must say it is currently a very amazing time to be in this digital industry. And I'm really looking forward to have a lot of discussion here with Summer and with everybody with regards to how do we really evolve in hybrid model and not like a online versus offline model. And I've seen how it worked beautifully in the travel industry when the likes of MakeMyTrip and Yatra were launched, and how Flipkart rose to success, especially with a very, very clear focus on efficiencies and how now e-commerce is evolving. So I'm looking forward to have that discussion. Thank you. The way the entire online travel agency market started, of course, there was no market that really existed. MakeMyTrip, Yatra, ClearTrip literally had to spend a lot of money, had to create that market share, had to create the market in itself. The airlines were not ready, the suppliers were not ready, and they had to really act in that manner to get people used to this idea that yes, you can buy a ticket online. Something that even Book My Show did some time ago when they tried to change the consumer behavior by saying that you can buy a movie ticket online. That's something that clearly changed our behavior, that now a lot of people really want to log on and buy a ticket rather than standing in a queue. I think this is something that companies like Flipkart, companies like Snapdeal are trying to do, where they're trying to create this awareness that yes, you can buy genuine products online. In the process, what is really happening, a lot of e-commerce players are wanting to become another Flipkart or wanting to become another Snapdeal without really realizing that they should first get their objectives and expectations right. Because if you want to become another Flipkart, you need to have that kind of patience. You need to have that kind of handle on unit economics in terms of that, yes, you may not break even in next 5 years, but you are doing everything to achieve that kind of scale, which is becoming a playground for everybody else to thrive on. So I think very importantly, key is to, at least for all the mid-level players, key is to get your efficiencies right. If you start on a good note with regards to how do I really get my customer acquisition cost right, so that every new consumer that I'm acquiring is not at a loss. Would we do that in an offline scenario? We won't, right? So idea is to get the basics right, that my technology should be in order, my product should be very efficient, my look to book on the website should be very efficient, my logistics should make sense, and very importantly, I should not try and experiment with all types of marketing channels. I should identify that this is what my market audience is, my target audience is, and I should try only few things at once. And that is the only reason you need to focus on what you really want to do on this channel. And hence, everything adds to a low cost of acquisition, to a higher efficiency. So it's not one size that will fit all. See, I think this is the way to go. The way we keep talking about mobile, right? I think omni-channel is the way to go, sure. Especially, and that's the natural progression that the industry should take, which is what we are currently talking about, that yes, there has been an offline model, there is a new online model, but there is a need to have online as a natural extension of the offline model and not an individual model or not as an independent model. Because there is a lot of merit in the synergy at the end of the day. I mean, if you only look at it as an independent channel, then there are a lot of breaking parts. Okay. So it has to be a hybrid approach. And yes, in fact, you'll be the best person to talk about a lot of such omni-channel initiatives because you've been involved in some of those. So I think we should discuss some of these because those have been fantastic initiatives.